To close out the year, I'm rewinding and bringing back the most popular and most listened to episodes of 2024. I'll be back with new episodes on Monday, January 6th. But in the meantime, here is today's Best of Rewind episode. This week's theme on the Retirement Quick Tips podcast is a guide to retirement planning in your 50s. Now, there are a number of important things to think about and do in what is usually your last decade, your last full decade of working years before retirement. So this week, I'm breaking down what I think are the most impactful things that you'll want to do to set yourself up for a successful retirement. All right, so today I'm talking about one of the most important things you can do to prepare for retirement in your 50s, and that is take advantage of your peak earning years and maximize your retirement plan contributions. Okay, so let's start first with your peak earning years. Now, what I mean by this is most people, when they enter their 50s, at some point in their 50s, there's a really good chance that you are making more money now than you ever have if you are at that point. And if you are smart about it, maximizing your retirement plan contributions, you could easily see your retirement nest egg double in 10 years. So if you're 50 now, you're making more money than you've ever made in your life, and you can afford to max out your retirement plan contributions, you can definitely double your money in 10 years. So let me share with you some math on how this works. So it would basically take a 6% annual return to do that, to double your nest egg, if you are maxing out your 401k contributions at $30,000 a year, which is the most you can do in a 401k or a 403b or similar workplace retirement plans if you are over 50. And the reason is you have the regular limit, which in 2024 is $23,000. So if you're covered by a 401k or similar plan, that's the most you can put in from your own paycheck. If you are over 50, you can do an additional $7,500 on top of that. So I rounded down to $30,000, but it's actually $30,500. Okay, so run a quick calculation. I'm going to assume at age 50, you have $1 million saved already. And if you max out at $30,000 for the next 10 years and your money earns 6% a year, you will have about just shy of $2.2 million at age 60. So if you do a little bit better than that, 6% is actually a fairly conservative return. I mean, it's not fantastic. It's not terrible. It's good. But if you do a little better than that, let's say you make 7%, you'll have $2.4 million at age 60. If you earn 8%, you'll have 2.8. So I wouldn't expect 8%. That's a little ambitious. But my point is that you can really change your retirement nest egg in the decade of your 50s if you buckle down and maximize however and wherever you can when it comes to your savings. Now, I want to mention this as well because I talk to a lot of people who listen to the podcast who are also business owners. So if you are, maybe you're like a contract employee or you have your own business. If you are an entrepreneur or business owner, you have even more avenues to save a lot of money and catch up in your last working years. I've set up cash balance plans, profit sharing plans for clients in their 50s, and it puts retirement savings planning on steroids. Like if you structure your savings right, you can save like $300,000, okay, not $30,000. So I just want to mention that because sometimes you can be a little creative in getting there and really maximizing those peak earning years as you approach retirement to supercharge your retirement contributions. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening. My name is Ashley Michike, and this is the Retirement Quick Tips podcast.